Want to know the difference between millionaires and everyone else? It starts with daily habits. We're talking waking up early, investing consistently, and saying no to that $12 avocado toast. In this video, I'm breaking down 10 habits of self-made millionaires that you can start implementing today. These aren't secrets. These are choices, routines you can copy starting today. So grab your coffee, smash that like button, and let's get you on the road to becoming a millionaire. The first habit of millionaires? They don't hit snooze on their dreams. Instead, they seize the day from the moment they wake up. Most successful people are up before the sun, embracing the quiet and stillness of the early hours, usually between 5 and 6 a.m. This early start isn't just a habit, it's a strategy. Why so early? Because it gives them a head start on the day and on everyone else. They use this time to plan, reflect, and set their intentions. Think about it. While everyone else is snoozing their alarms, missing out on precious time, millionaires are already up, crushing their goals. They're ahead of the game before most people have even started. They're getting in a workout, reading the news, or planning their day. This proactive approach sets the tone for a productive day. That extra time in the morning, that's their secret weapon. It's a time for self-improvement and preparation. Now, I'm not saying you need to become a morning person overnight. Start small. Gradual changes can lead to big results. Set your alarm just 30 minutes earlier than usual. Use this time wisely to build a new habit. Use that time to read, meditate, or engage in a hobby that brings you joy and peace, or even just enjoy a cup of coffee in peace. This quiet time can be incredibly rejuvenating. You'll be surprised how much more productive you feel. This small change can have a big impact on your day. Apple CEO Tim Cook? He's up at 3:45 a.m. He uses this time to stay ahead and stay informed. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? He's crushing workouts before dawn. His dedication to fitness is part of his success. The point is, successful people understand the power of starting their day strong. They know that the early hours are golden. So, set that alarm and wake up to your potential. Embrace the morning and make it your time to shine. What's the one thing Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, and Oprah Winfrey all have in common? They're voracious readers. Warren Buffett famously reads 500 pages a day. Now, you don't need to build a reading bunker in your basement, but dedicating even 15 minutes a day can be a game changer. But here's the thing, millionaires aren't reading just any old thing. They're diving into books about investing, biographies of successful people, and books that challenge their thinking. Start by setting aside just 10 to 15 minutes each day for reading. Choose books that interest you and align with your goals, and don't be afraid to take notes and highlight key takeaways. Remember, the more you learn, the more you earn. So, ditch the mindless scrolling and pick up a book. Here's a secret even millionaires budget. They understand that knowing where their money is going is crucial to building wealth. You might think they're swimming in cash, but they got rich by being smart, not careless. The key here is to track your income and expenses like a hawk. Luckily, there are tons of tools out there to help you do this. You've got apps like Mint and YNAB, or you can go old school with a spreadsheet. Once you have a clear picture of your cash flow, you can start making adjustments. Are you overspending on eating out? Cut back and cook at home more often. So, ditch the financial blindfold and take control of your money with a budget. Let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, investing. Millionaires understand that investing is the key to building long-term wealth. They don't just park their money in a savings account and hope for the best. They put their money to work for them. The beautiful thing about investing is that you don't need to be a Wall Street whiz to get started. In fact, one of the simplest and most effective strategies is dollar-cost averaging. This means investing a fixed amount of money at regular intervals, regardless of what the market is doing. You can start small, even $50 a month can make a difference over time. The key is to start early and be consistent. Open up a Roth IRA, invest in low-cost index funds, and watch your money grow over time. So stop making excuses and start investing today. You know that feeling when you get a raise and suddenly you feel like you can afford to upgrade your lifestyle? It's a common reaction and it feels like a reward for all your hard work. That, my friends, is lifestyle creep. It's the subtle, almost invisible increase in your spending as your income grows. And it's one of the biggest wealth killers out there. It sneaks up on you, and before you know it, your expenses have ballooned, leaving you with little to show for your increased income. Millionaires understand the importance of living below their means, even when their income increases. They know that maintaining a modest lifestyle is key to building and preserving wealth. They know that the more they can save and invest, the faster they can reach their financial goals. It's not about how much you make, but how much you keep and grow. Let's say you get a $20,000 raise. It's a significant amount, and it's natural to feel like celebrating. It's tempting to go out and buy a new car, upgrade your wardrobe, and start eating out every night. These are the immediate gratifications that lifestyle creep thrives on. But here's the thing, that $20,000 raise doesn't mean you're suddenly $20,000 richer. Taxes, increased expenses, and other factors can quickly eat into that amount. Instead of letting lifestyle creep eat away at your hard-earned cash, take a step back and think about your long-term goals. Make a conscious effort to save and invest a significant portion of any raises or bonuses you receive. Automate your savings to ensure you stay on track. By doing this, you are not just preserving your wealth but actively growing it. This disciplined approach will pay off in the long run. Remember, the goal is to build wealth, not just a bigger house full of stuff. Focus on what truly matters to you and your future. A simpler, more intentional lifestyle can lead to greater financial freedom and peace of mind. So the next time you get a raise, take a moment to reflect on your financial goals. Resist the urge to inflate your lifestyle. Instead, channel that extra income into building a secure and prosperous future. You've probably heard the saying, your network is your net worth. Well, millionaires take this to heart. They understand that building strong relationships is crucial to their success. But here's the thing, networking isn't just about collecting business cards and attending industry events. It's about building genuine relationships with people who can add value to your life and vice versa. Think about it. Who are the most successful people in your field? What can you learn from them? Reach out to them, offer to buy them coffee, and pick their brains. You'll be surprised how willing people are to help when you approach them with genuine curiosity and a desire to learn. But remember, networking is a two-way street. Be sure to offer value to others as well. So get out there and start building relationships. Let's be real. Drifting through life without a clear direction is a one-way ticket to mediocrity. Without goals, you end up wandering aimlessly, unsure of where you're headed or what you want to achieve. It's like setting sail without a destination. You might enjoy the journey, but you'll never reach a meaningful port. Millionaires, on the other hand, are masters of goal setting. They understand the power of having a clear vision and the importance of mapping out a path to get there. They don't just dream, they plan and execute. They have a clear vision of where they want to go, and they develop a plan to get there. This vision acts as their North Star, guiding every decision and action they take. It's not just about having a goal, it's about having a roadmap to achieve it. And we're not just talking about setting vague goals like make more money or travel the world. Vague goals lack direction and clarity, making them hard to achieve. Millionaires set SMART goals, goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. These criteria ensure that their goals are clear and attainable, providing a concrete plan of action. For example, instead of setting a goal to invest more, a millionaire might set a goal to invest $10,000 in a Roth IRA by the end of the year. This goal is specific, measurable, and time-bound, making it easier to track progress and stay motivated. The key is to break down your big, hairy, audacious goals into smaller, more manageable steps. By doing this, you can tackle each step, one at a time, making the overall goal seem less overwhelming. This makes the goal seem less daunting and more achievable. Celebrating small wins along the way can also boost your motivation and keep you on track. And don't forget to write down your goals and review them regularly. Keeping your goals visible and revisiting them often helps you stay focused and committed. So, ditch the vague aspirations and start setting SMART goals. By doing so, you'll give yourself a clear direction and a better chance of achieving the success you desire. You can't build $1 million empire if you're running on fumes. Millionaires understand that their health is their most valuable asset. They prioritize sleep, exercise, and a healthy diet because they know that it gives them the energy and focus they need to perform at their best. Now, I'm not saying you need to become a marathon runner or a bodybuilder, but incorporating even small healthy habits into your routine can make a big difference. Start by aiming for at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night. Make time for at least 30 minutes of exercise most days of the week. And focus on eating whole, unprocessed foods. When you feel good, you have more energy, you're more productive, and you're better equipped to tackle the challenges that come your way. So ditch the junk food, get moving, and prioritize your sleep. Instant gratification is the enemy of wealth. Millionaires understand that true success comes from playing the long game. They're willing to delay gratification today in order to reap the rewards tomorrow. Think about it. It's tempting to spend your money on instant gratification purchases, that new gadget, that designer handbag, that weekend getaway. But these purchases provide only temporary satisfaction. The real joy comes from knowing that you're building a secure financial future for yourself and your loved ones. This is where the famous marshmallow test comes in. In this classic study, children were offered a choice. 1 marshmallow now or 2 marshmallows if they could wait 15 minutes. The lesson here is clear. The ability to delay gratification is a key predictor of success. So, be patient, stay focused, and keep your eyes on the prize. The world is constantly changing, and the only way to stay ahead of the curve is to be a lifelong learner. Millionaires understand this better than anyone. They're constantly seeking out new knowledge, upgrading their skills, and adapting to the ever-evolving landscape. Think about it. The skills that got you where you are today might not be the skills you need to reach the next level. The world of business, technology, and finance is constantly evolving, and if you're not learning and growing, you're falling behind. The great thing is, there are more resources available today than ever before. You can take online courses, attend workshops, read books, listen to podcasts. The possibilities are endless. The key is to be curious, to never stop asking questions, and to always be willing to learn something new. So, make a commitment to lifelong learning. So there you have it, 10 millionaire habits you can start implementing today. To recap, here are the 10 habits. 1. Wake up like a millionaire. 2. Read your way to riches. 3. Master your money with budgeting. 4. Make investing your second job. 5. Resist the siren song of lifestyle creep. 6. Network like your net worth depends on it. 7. Set goals that scare you, a little. 8. Treat your body like $1 million asset. 9. Delay gratification. 10. Never stop learning. Never stop growing. Remember, you don't need to be born wealthy or have a trust fund to achieve financial success. It all comes down to making smart choices, developing good habits, and staying consistent. Now I know it can be overwhelming to try and implement all of these habits at once. Pick 1 or 2 habits that resonate with you and focus on mastering those first. Once you've made those habits stick, you can move on to others. Until next time, stay hustling. Want to learn more how to reach that million? Check these videos. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.